Hey, what's up everybody? This is Amr from Spoken English Mentor, and I hope you are having a wonderful day as always. Yes, so today's video is one that's been in high demand. People have been asking for it left and right. So I thought, why not just make a video on YouTube so that way you can see it and you can get this knowledge, and maybe you might be wondering about the same thing and it can help you. All right, so let's get started. Imperfect action versus perfectionism. Some of you might be confused by what I just said because it can be a bit of a confusing topic. So imperfect action versus perfectionism. So perfectionism, making sure everything is 100% correct, everything's ready, everything's at the right angle, everything's at the right time, at the right place, at the right speed, at the right timing, at the right everything, right? And then imperfect action, doing it. Just doing it. Applying it, implementing it, applying the knowledge you have, implementing the knowledge that you have. So that's imperfect action, using it, doing something with it. So many of us, many of you here may be studying right now, may have already studied and graduated. Even if you're not studying, you've put some work in life, right? You've worked on a job, you've done some type of work, some type of learning. There's been learning here, right? So all the knowledge, for those of you that have gotten the degree, I'm going to use the degree as an example, right? Whether it's a bachelor's degree, whether it's a master's degree. So a lot of times people have a lot of theoretical knowledge. They have a degree they've been learning for the past 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, some people even 10 years. But no one has been able to apply it all. Most people don't apply it all. Some do. Some are there that take the imperfect action. However, many of us, we don't apply all the knowledge that we have. So what I mean by that, okay, so you have your bachelor's degree. You have your master's degree. Let's say you're in a foreign country. Australia, UK, England, US, Germany, France, Canada, New Zealand, anywhere, any country, any country that you're in. Now, these countries, the base language is the most used language, international language. We all know what it is, English, right? So now, if you have a master's degree, you have a bachelor's degree, and you have a master's degree or a bachelor's degree, and you haven't used any of the knowledge. You haven't been able to say the knowledge. Now, let's say your master's degree is in English. Your bachelor's degree is in English. Now, what happens is, if you haven't spoken, if you haven't given any presentations, if you haven't used the language, that knowledge that you have, would you be able to get a job? Would it help you pass the interviews? Or would you go to an interview? Would you be nervous? Would you be sweating? Would you be shaking? Would your knees be wobbling? Legs be wobbling? So you see, that's the difference between imperfect action and perfect action. Now let me get another perfect action. Perfectionism. So now let me explain this. As soon as you have a little bit of knowledge, you want to start applying it. Take the imperfect action, because what happens is it takes time. It takes time to apply, practice, get better, improve. So now, while you're taking imperfect action slowly, and you can get perfect in time, really freaking amazing, really great. You can get to a level which you really want to. You will be there naturally. You won't even know. You'll be shocked. Surprised. Oh my God, I've been doing this thing for so long, and now I'm so great at it. It's perfect. I'm doing amazing. And you'll hear it not just from interviews, you'll hear it from other people. And then you'll start noticing yourself. You'll see yourself like, wait a minute. Wow, I am great. And yes, you are. So the other alternative is perfectionism. Perfectionism, trying to make sure everything is overthinking, thinking about everything. Okay, I need to have this, and that. Over preparing and never doing it. Having a step-by-step plan, never taking action on it. Writing down everything you want to do, never doing it. Now, There's a time and place. I know, don't get me wrong, right? There's always a time and place to be prepared, to be, be ready to get to where you want to be, doing your best and trying to be perfect, right? We all want to do the best we can. But you see, a lot of times in practice, when we are doing it practically, imperfect action will be the perfectionism any day of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Any day of the week, imperfect action will beat perfectionism. Because while the perfectionist is trying to, make sure everything's perfect, the imperfect action, the guy or girl that's taking the imperfect action is already doing it. So, let me explain it this way. Let's say there's a race. Now, who's going to get farther? The person that just keeps on going, that's, already taking a lap, 2 laps, or the person that is planning out how to take the laps, thinking, how should I do it? How's the perfect way to get the right form, exactly 90 degrees, exactly this, and that, or the person that's already doing it? The person doing it, taking the imperfect action, will be done by the time the person that's taking perfect action is getting started. Who's thinking that they're doing perfect action. That's being a perfectionist. Now, choose. Which one would you prefer? The imperfect action that's taking steps forward, or the perfectionism that you're still debating where to do, how to do it best? So comment below. Are you a perfectionist or are you an action taker? Comment below. And if you have any questions, always comment below. Comment, like, subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more notifications every single day to help you master your spoken English and take the action that will lead you to where you want to be. Stay tuned for the next video. Take care, and I will see you next time.